New Year's Eve weekend, of course, is packed with pro and college football action. For a look at what is ahead for sports and, of course, sports betting, let us bring in Patrick Rishe. He is the director of the sports business program at the Washington University in St. Louis. He is CEO of Sports Impacts and a Forbes.com contributor. Patrick, thanks for getting up early for us here on Squawk Box. With so many states now approving sports gaming or about to or just doing so, I've got to imagine there are billions or tens of billions of dollars that are going to be wagered probably just in the next couple of weeks.
Well, there's no question about that, and thanks for having me on. I mean, they just reached $100 billion spent this year on sports wagering in the United States, and as you mentioned, we've never had more states that have legalized sports gambling. We have 38 states and the District of Columbia that have now legalized it. You've now had new players come on board like ESPN Bet. You put it all together, and what you are anticipating in betting on both pro and college football between now and the end of the year, the Super Bowl, is somewhere between $30 and $50 billion in sports wagering. It's mind-blowing.
It really is, and it's because, and we do stuff on my show, Last Call Tonight. I'll give 3 picks, and people say, well, why do you do that? Why are you doing sort of sports gambling segments on CNBC? It's because a lot of this, I think, Patrick, and you write for Forbes as well, there's an overlap, right? There's an intersection. My guess is that a lot of people who are gaming, gambling, betting on sports probably also like to trade stocks, trade crypto. I think it's probably a very similar mindset, but if you disagree, please tell us.
No, you're absolutely right. And the other reason why this is blown up is there's obviously a lot of tax implications. Over 50 billion in taxes revenue was generated last year, according to the American Gaming Association. But the other issue is that teams and leagues want this because of the fan engagement. Remember, we've been fighting the TV, the HD TV, the home experience. Teams and leagues are fighting that. It's so much easier now to stay home and watch these things. That how do you bring people in to the venues? And a lot of these venues are building sports books in the venue to try to bring people out of the house, off their sofas. It has boosted the level of fan engagement across leagues and teams.
I am watching, and I don't know about Mike if you're involved in this, Leslie, if you're betting on your Fighting Illini of Illinois, but I'm watching games, Patrick, that I would never watch because maybe I picked them or they're part of some parlay. We're not talking about big money, just stuff you can lose, the price of a cost of a pint of beer or whatever it may be. But it's got to be Jets-Browns last night. I'm sure a lot of people watched it, outside of Cleveland because they don't care about either team, but they bet on one of them.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. And I was in the same boat with you. I was watching that game last night. I had an earthly reason to watch that game last night.
Joe Flacco, MVP.
No, absolutely. Boy, I tell you what, would you have loved to have been in a bar last night in Cleveland? That would have been some party. No, again, at the end of the day, all these leagues want to lean into it because, again, they realize the engagement, the corporate partnership revenue that is now being generated. This is a whole new product category in the last few years. It's another revenue stream, again, for teams and leagues to be able to engage with fans, but also with corporate partners that are now seeing the benefits and the revenue generated from sports wagering.
Patrick, I always love to get, just as an economic footprint, the size of that, what is the net take, right? So we talk about the aggregate betting numbers, right? Is 90% of that paid out to the winners, so you have kind of a 10% skim, or how does it work? Because, you'd otherwise start to ask what's really, the net loser in all this in terms of a consumer spending category. Where's the money coming from?
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, the books are, typically speaking, able to generate, 10 to 20% take at the end of the day of that revenue that's being spent by fans. And, look, the one thing that always concerns me about this, we talk about from the business side, it's great for fan engagement and generating more tax dollars. I always worry about the consumer responsibility. And obviously all these states and teams, they promote hotlines and so on and so forth, so people do not get out of their skis with their spending. But that's always my concern, is the human element of people overindulging and getting into trouble.